camera around so you can see what's on the art table. It's like a right little collection of little mini witches. So um, what I have to do now, I've created the figure, I've made the hats, they've set nice and hard, so they're now ready to decorate. But first of all, I just have to go through and where I've still got some white background pieces showing, I need to go in and paint those. So to do that, I've just mixed myself up a bluey blacky kind of colour, and I'm just using a thin brush so I can go inside any of the crevices in the material where it's gone hard here, like I'll show you here, sort of down there. Um, when this material dries, sometimes what happens is it separates a little bit during the drying, and it's at that point that it reveals some of the underneath parts that I hadn't intended anyone to see. So it doesn't take very long, this bit. It's just really just going around and inspecting. This lady's got quite a lot of white going on underneath the hat. So I basically have to tip and twist to every different angle that I can to make sure that I can see everything. So whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you about where these witches are destined for. So at the end of June, it's the 26th, 7th, 8th, and 9th of June. I have got a pop-up gallery, a pop-up exhibition that's part of Glastonbury Galleries. So Glastonbury, on the high street of Glastonbury, there's a little arcade part that if you go down that arcade part, you get to the gallery, where a lady called Ruth has got her gallery and framing shop. And she's made like a room next door to the gallery, and she's created a space for a pop-up exhibition. So artists like myself can hire the room, and you can put all of your artwork up in the room and display it all. And then it's open to the public when, obviously, when I'm in there, I can choose my opening hours. So what I've decided to go for is probably between 10 and 5, um, on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now I have got the gallery for I've got the gallery for the whole week, but I don't want to be there for the whole week because I miss my cat too much. So I'm home just for the weekend. And if it's successful and busy, then I'll do it again. But I don't like leaving Dennis for too long. Just got to concentrate on this bit under here. Every time I do these, I learn a different way of making them. Um, and this time I've tried, it hasn't worked, hence I'm painting them, tried to make sure that there's no gaps, like no underneath showing around sort of the hair area, because I've used old doll parts to make this hair, so and it's dry, it's solid, um, and I wanted to keep the colour of the hair. So I'm having to paint very carefully inside the hat here, which is why I'm concentrating. Um, just bear with me a minute. So I'm going to try and show you. So inside there, where the hair and the hat meet, I don't want there to be any of the cardboard that I've used. I've used cardboard to make this hat with fabric hardener, and the when it dries, as I was sort of explaining a bit earlier, when it dries, it can sometimes pull away, and that's what it's done here, which is why I have to go in and fill the gaps. And I'm trying to fill the gaps with this this paintbrush by pushing the paint into the holes so that when you look underneath the hat, I need to clean the camera on this mic, on this camera, on the phone. When you look underneath the hat, you can't see any of the white cardboard. I think next time I might pre-paint the card, actually. Every day's a school day, isn't it? You live and learn. So I'm just going down the edges of where I can see the white card and trying not to get any black paint on her blonde hair. So the back's going to be a lot easier to paint. So twist her around now, and you'll be able to see her face a bit more now. So the end result of these witches, once I finish painting in the white parts that I don't want to be visible, is I can then enjoy putting the colours on. And they're going to be all different colours, so not just lots of witches in black dresses. I'm going to have green, gold. I'm probably going to do almost like a summery yellow coloured one for the solstice, and decorate that one with sunflowers and uh, probably bees as well. I'll put a bee on there somewhere. So she'll be a really summery witch. Ah, that's good. See, it's coming on nicely now on the back. So I don't know where you are in the world, tuning in, watching me do this, but I'm based in the UK, and it's getting close to the midsummer solstice for us, which is in the northern hemisphere around about June the 21st. I think it's about 4:30 in the morning, and it is the longest day, the shortest night, the longest day. And the word solstice, the sol part means sun, and stis is an old way of saying still. So it means still sun. And once we've had the solstice, then I'm afraid it starts getting darker again already. I mean, I can't believe how quickly the years just go past. I think the older you get, the faster it goes, doesn't it? Which means you have to make sure that you do everything you want to do whilst you can do it. And that's why I'm doing the pop-up in Glastonbury, because it's been an ambition of mine. There we are. I can't see any white bits that I shouldn't see, only the white bits I can see, which is the face and the arms. I'll show you the others now, actually. Oh, I've got one more to paint, so I'll show you this one that I've got still to paint. So this one, she's got short blonde hair, and this crystal ball that she holds, if you tilt it, you can see some lovely colours in it. It's like really special. So she's my little meditation witch. This one's got some tape across her tummy at the minute because I've made the folds of this dress, but as I was explaining earlier, they've pulled away whilst they've dried. So I've just stuck them back down with some glue, and the tape's just to hold that there. I particularly like the shape of her and her dress. She's got lots and lots of layers in her dress, so she's a lovely one. I think you've seen me paint that one. I've just done that one. This one is actually a commission, so she's going to be painted in blues and greens like the sea, and then the person who's commissioned me for her is going to choose the crystal that she wants, and we're going to decide what herbs we put in her little magical vial that she's holding there. Then I've got another one, this one. She's sitting down, and she's sitting on a toadstool, a little mushroom, which I need to paint. That's made of clay, the toadstool. And then I'll show you one more before I finish my painting. And that's this one. So I've just got to paint the cat's face and paint some stripes. But isn't it lovely? I'm going to do her hair, I think, with tinges of red because she's got a ginger cat, and I just think it would go really well together. So this is my favorite, one of my favorites. Look at her feet. I made some little feet too. Oh, they're so cute. So yes, so that's it. So I'm going to finish painting this one now. So yes, if any of you are in the UK and you are down in Glastonbury at the end of June, then please do pop in and come and see me. Come and say hello. I'm giving away a free A5 print of my artwork. So they'll all be all different prints, and I'm giving away a free print with um, every visitor to the gallery. So if you come in, then you'll get given a free A5 print if you want one, of course, because you have to have one. And that's my way of saying thank you for coming to visit and sharing my first exhibition. It's my first solo exhibition. So yeah, it's going to be a learning curve, isn't it? Everything's a learning curve. I'm sure there'll be things that I've forgotten to do or I don't do right. Or I think my biggest challenge is actually going to be and is communicating it out. So across the next few days, if you follow me on any social media at all, then pretty much every post, everything that I put out there, um, including me mentioning it here, is all about telling people what I'm doing and where I am and when you can come and see me. So it's free to get in, it's free to enter. And I'll have my collection of witches called the Coven. I will also have my collection of fairies, which is called Realm. The collection's called Realm. And I'll have some of my old favourite pieces of artwork, including, I'll show you this horse one, including the hair there on the floor there, and my horse painting over there. So there's lots on its way to Glastonbury. Yeah, so exciting times, exciting times. So tell me in the questions then, if you could have one of these witches, what colour would you want? What colour would you like me to choose? And then once I've painted them, I'll post them on here so you can see the colours and see what you think. It's coming together now. Just looking at some of the comments. Oh, Alex is there. Sorry, Alex. Hi, Alex. Thanks for watching. And you'd like black. You like black. Well, black's easy because they're already black. So the next question then is, what crystal, if you could choose any crystal to go with your witch, what crystal would you want? Do you have a particular crystal? Some people have got a particular favourite crystal. My husband's is tiger eye. I think mine's probably labradorite. They call it the aurora crystal. When you hold it to the light, it catches all different colours. It's beautiful. And I also like clear quartz. Lots of people gravitate to different things, don't they? Sometimes it's for energetic reasons, and sometimes it's simply because they just like the colour. So just got to concentrate slightly, so I'll be quiet just a sec whilst I poke my brush down this little gap here where I can see some tape. There, that's got it. So I'm looking underneath her hat now, and oh, there's a bit of white underneath there. I need to put that in. And I'm just painting underneath the rim of her hat there. There we go. So now you can't see any white anymore. And that's her pretty much done. So the next phase is to start putting the colours on. So I'm going to go and do that now, and wish you a lovely afternoon. Just going to check the comments and see what people have said. Oh, that's nice, Alex. Thank you. Uh, Baheo Tang said hi. Anisha said hi as well. Hi everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you jumping on my little YouTube channel in my very hot studio. It's quite humid today. I have to get the fan out, I think, in a minute. And it's nice to see you. Please do like and share if you enjoy my content. And I will share the witches when I've done the next stage. So have a lovely afternoon and bye for now. Bye bye.